Welcome back. If you're looking for Buffalo-inspired apparel that's both stylish, comfortable, Urban Buffalo Designs Company has plenty of options in plenty of sizes. And joining me now with a look at her most popular looks is the owner, Nikki Urbanski. Welcome, Nikki. Thanks for joining me.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Tell us a little bit about what inspired you to start your own brand of Buffalo apparel.
So honestly, this all started roughly 7 years ago when I was pregnant with my son. I have always been a Buffalo fan. I was born and raised here, and when I started shopping for my pregnancy, I just didn't like the options. To be completely honest, I don't like the thought of just having to wear the same shirt with the same print as everyone else, so I decided to just make my own things at that point, and it just evolved from there.
Okay, we love it. And obviously you have lots of Bills themed apparel, but you also, it doesn't just stop there. You have lots of other things, so tell us more.
Correct. So it's obviously Bills are a big factor in why I started my business and the items that I create, but it's more or less just about Buffalo.
Yeah.
I did leave briefly in my 20s, and even after living in Hawaii for 4 years, I still decided to come back, and I'm like,
She left the tropics and the sunshine
I did.
Buffalo.
And it's just, people don't realize that when you leave Buffalo, the community, the lifestyle, the food, it's not the same anywhere else. So I came back.
Okay, let's talk about some of the stuff that you brought in for us today, because you also have inclusive sizing options. Talk about that and why that's important to you.
Yes, so really the biggest thing that I noticed with a lot of clothing options out there and retailers, they don't offer a lot of youth sizes. They don't offer a lot of things above like extra large 2XL, and that just, to me, it doesn't seem fair as a clothing business. So for me, I made sure that my line offers extended sizing. I go up to 4XL. I go all the way down to preemie sizes. I have everything in between.
Oh my goodness.
Pricing is also the same too. That's a very big factor. If you're getting a size small of something, you're getting a 4XL. I'm not going to charge you anything different just because you need a different size.
Okay. I love that. Okay, we've got to bring into this stuff because it is so adorable. I'm going to have to get one of these for my niece. Okay, so these are the baby. I look so small. These shorts. I'm dying. Okay, this is so cute. Okay, so this is some of the clothes that you have that are just Buffalo themed.
Yes.
Okay. Let's talk about this shirt. This is fun.
That is my little Allen Craft shirt, requested by my son, of course, when he's in his Minecraft phase. So we have a almost like a Josh Allen themed shirt. So this was his idea that came to life.
You even have some bling for girls like me that like some bling.
We love things that shine.
We do. A little glitter, glitter, glitter. And then let's move on to over here, because you have some stuff for people that don't necessarily want to be walking around in red and blue.
Correct. Yes. So that is my Buffalo imprint. It's an embossed sweater.
I love that.
It is very thick. It is very stretchy. It is very comfortable. They are unisex size because I do offer them in that baby pink and also black.
Okay.
So you can pick between the two, but it's not necessarily Bills. It's just Buffalo and showing what you want about the city.
Yes. Okay. Cute stuff here.
Yep.
So tell us more about, you talked about the pricing and how everything stays the same whether you're getting a 4XL or a preemie size. Why is it important for you to keep that sizing the same and so affordable?
So, I mean, with my upbringing, I was raised by a single mom who had to work 3 jobs. So we didn't have a lot growing up, and my biggest thing is that I try to maintain stable pricing as much as I can, because I don't ever want someone to feel like they're essentially outpriced on purchasing clothing that is not only made with quality, but also something that they want to wear, something that they love. I don't want it to just be, you know, bulk ordering from China and then marking things up 4 to 6 times of what I paid. So I have made sure over the last, 4 to 6 years that I've been doing this and getting into more custom things, I try to keep everything priced within a reasonable means of what I'm actually, like what it costs me, essentially, so that
I'm glad
people can get it.
You do customization for orders.
I do, yes. So a lot of the product, because it's very hands-on, I'm doing everything as far as, picking the fabric, making the sizing, picking all the details. So When it comes to my items, they are sized according to the way that I've created them, but I do also offer customs, like with my skirts over there.
Okay.
So I've had a lot of teachers that reached out to me this past year that need something a little bit longer to be appropriate for school. So I offer customs with my products, whether you need to be above a 4XL, whether you just lost a bunch of weight and you want something to fit you a little bit longer, or you need it for employment reasons. I do try to offer customs whenever I can, just to make sure that you still have the option to get the clothing you want, but the fit that you're also looking for.
Where can people shop your stuff in person at local retailers?
So I am in a couple of stores locally. I am in both of the Buffalo Gift Emporiums in Tonawanda and Williamsville. I'm also in Springville at Waterman Family Gift Shop, and I also have a small display at Hart's Gift Shop in West Seneca.
Love it. Alrighty, Nikki. Well, thank you so much for coming in and
course.
bringing your Buffalo love to our studio. And viewers, if you want to learn more about the products that Nikki has in store, just visit her website at urbanbuffalodesigns.com or connect with her on Facebook and Instagram at urbandesign716. Thanks again for coming in, Nikki.
Thank you for having me.